The sun goes down behind the trees, a gentle wind begins to blow. I sit alone and watch the breeze. Without you here, I miss you so. The silence echoes in my mind and leaves our memories behind. I close my eyes and see your face. I wish I was in your embrace. I am so lost in the quay, without your light to guide my way. My empty heart cannot deny I miss you more with each new day. The flowers fade away and the morning sky is looking gray. I wipe a teardrop from my eye, 'cause you walk so far away. I read the letters that you wrote and wear your old and faded coat. I close my eyes and see your face. I wish I was in your embrace. I am so lost in the quay, without your light to guide my way. My empty heart cannot deny I miss you more with each new day. I hope you find the peace you need, even if you are far from me. My broken heart will surely heal, but this is how I truly feel. I am so lost in the quay, without your light to guide my way. My empty heart cannot deny I miss you more with each new day. I am so lost in the quay. I wish that you were standing here. The window glass is shining clear. I sit and shed a lonely tear. The summer air around me blows, but only my sad spirit knows. I'll try to live a normal life and cut away the pain and strife. I smile, but it is just a show, because I miss your brightest glow. For nothing ever feels the same without your footsteps at my door. I softly whisper out your name and wish you loved me like before. The music plays a happy tune. I hear the people laugh and cheer. I lost the way you called my name. The golden hour fades into the gray. The river takes another fallen leaf away. I watch the water mirror back the sky and wonder where the passing seasons lie. A quiet house, a solitary chair, the heavy scent of jasmine in the air. I try to close the blinds and shut the door, but memories are spilling on the floor. Shattered spirit went, God knows. I hear a distant radio play a tune, a classic record underneath the moon. It speaks of lovers parted by the rain. I never knew I'd understand their pain. The weeping strings sound exactly like I do. They play a tragedy that looks like you. I try to close the blinds and shut the door, but memories are spilling on the floor. Chill has swallowed up my spring. I hold a faded picture in the dark, a tiny ember from a dying spark. The world moves on, the water gently flows, but where my shattered spirit went, God knows. The autumn wind began to softly blow and strip the branches to the earth below. I watched the brilliant colors turn to rust. Our beautiful foundation turned to dust. heavy shadow covers up my mind when I look back at what we left behind. The mighty river slowed its rushing pace when I saw the goodbye upon your face. The sky was crying heavy drops of gray when you decided you would walk away. When our love fell, the whole world shook the ground. A silent earthquake breaking without sound. The temple that we built began to sway, and all the vibrant magic washed away. You were the anchor holding me secure. Now I am drifting, fragile and unsure. I walk the garden where the roses die, and think of all the secret tears I cried. The poetry we wrote is tearing out, replaced by pages filled with heavy doubt. You were the soaring bird I couldn't keep. Now I am sinking in an ocean deep. 5 years of dreaming suddenly erased. A bitter silence I have now embraced. The sky was crying heavy drops of gray when you decided you would walk away. When our love fell, the whole world shook the ground. A silent earthquake breaking without sound. The temple that we built began to sway, and all the vibrant magic washed away. You were the anchor holding me secure. Now I'm drifting, fragile and unsure. I try to gather up the broken stone, but I am carrying the weight alone. A fallen empire sinking in the sand because you wouldn't hold my reaching hand. When our love fell, the whole world shook the ground. A silent earthquake breaking without sound. The temple that we built began to sway, and all the vibrant magic washed away. You were the anchor holding me secure. Now I'm drifting, fragile and unsure. When our love fell, the shadows covered me. The sun goes down behind the trees. A gentle wind begins to blow. I sit alone and watch the breeze. Without you here, I miss you so. The silence echoes in my mind and leaves our memories behind. I close my eyes and see your face. I wish I was in your embrace. new day. The flowers fade away and die. The morning sky is looking gray. I wipe a teardrop from my eye. Because you walk so far away. I read the letters that you wrote, and where you're old and faded cold. I close my eyes and see your face. I wish I was in your embrace. I am so lost in the quiet. Without your light to guide my way, my empty heart cannot believe. I miss you more with each new day. I hope you find the peace you need, even if you are far from me. My broken heart will surely heal, but this is how I truly feel. I am so lost in the quiet. Without your light to guide my way, my empty heart cannot deny. I miss you more with each new day. I am so lost in the quiet. I wish that you were standing here. The window glass is shining clear. I sit and shed a lonely tear. The summer air around me blows, but only my sad spirit knows. I try to live a normal life and cut away the pain and strife. I smile, but it is just a show, because I miss your brightest glow. For nothing ever feels the same without your footsteps at my door. I softly whisper out your name and wish you loved me like before. The music plays a happy tune. I hear the people laugh and cheer. I look up at the shining moon and wish that you were standing near. The city lights are burning bright, but I am lonely in the night. I smile, but it is just a show, because I miss your brightest glow. For nothing ever feels the same without your footsteps at my door. I softly whisper out your name and wish you loved me like before. The memories around me spin. I do not know where to begin. I have to learn to stand my ground without you walking all around. For nothing ever feels the same without your footsteps at my door. I softly whisper out your name and wish you loved me like before. I sit in silence, lacking any will to move. The golden era of our love has come and gone, and left me in the dark to face the coming dawn. A cup of tea grows cold upon the windowsill. I try to breathe, but everything is far too still. A hollow house where laughter used to live. I have no more of my torn heart to give. I am a shadow waiting for the light, a lonely singer in the quiet night. Your memory is bouncing off the walls. I hear your voice in empty, echoing halls. The love we made is fading out of view, but I am covered in the ghost of you. The jasmine wilts inside the vase upon the stand. I trace the air where I once used to hold your hand. The rain is tapping out all the rhythm on the glass, reminding me that perfect moments slowly pass. I wrap my shoulders in the sweater that you left, a heavy weight of sorrow resting on my chest. A hollow house where laughter used to live. I have no more of my torn heart to give. I am a shadow waiting for the light, a lonely singer in the quiet night. Your memory is bouncing off the walls. I hear your voice in empty, echoing halls. The love we made is fading out of view, but I am covered in the ghost of you. How do I silence what is in my head? How do I unhear every word you said? I try to run, but I am standing still, a bitter cup that I am forced to fill. I am a shadow waiting for the light, a lonely singer in the quiet night. Your memory is bouncing off the walls. I hear your voice in empty, echoing halls. The love we made is fading out of view, but I am covered in the ghost of you. The velvet curtain falls on 5 long years. I sit alone and trace the fading tears. The silver moon has closed her weeping eye, unable to witness this cold goodbye. A heavy shadow covers up the room, while I am left to navigate the gloom. I heard the final click of the front gate. I knew that reaching out would be too late. You slipped right through my fingers the spark. I am a ghost inside an empty frame, just echoing the sorrow of your name. The clock upon the wall forgets to chime. I am a prisoner of frozen time. I pour 2 cups of coffee by mistake, a foolish bitter habit I can't break. The house is breathing out a tragic sigh, while I am masking the cold shadows. Why wear the silver locket that you gave, a tiny treasure I can never save? You slip right through my fingers like the rain. Now nothing but the hollow sounds remain. The night you left me, all the stars went blind. You took the future and left me behind. A cinematic ending in the dark, a freezing winter falling on the spark. I am a ghost inside an empty frame, just echoing the song of your name. I try to breathe, but I am sinking down, the saddest singer in this lonely town. I built a castle for the 2 of us and watched it turn the pillars into dust. The night you left me, all the stars went blind. You took the future and left me behind. A cinematic ending in the dark, a freezing winter falling on the spark. I am a ghost inside an empty frame, just echoing the sorrow of your name. The night you left me, a shadow covered everything. The golden hour fades into the gray. The river takes another fallen leaf away. I watch the water mirror back the sky and wonder where the passing seasons lie. A quiet house, a solitary chair, the heavy scent of jasmine in the air. I try to close the blinds and shut the door, but memories are spilling on the floor. You are the melody I cannot sing, the winter chill that swallowed up my spring. I hold a faded picture in the dark, a tiny ember from a dying spark. The world moves on, the water gently flows, but where my shattered spirit went, God knows. I hear a distant radio play a tune, a classic record underneath They play a tragedy that looks like you. I try to close the blinds and shut the door, but memories are spilling on the floor. You are the melody I cannot sing, the winter chill that swallowed up my spring. I hold a faded picture in the dark, a tiny ember from a dying spark. The world moves on, the water gently flows, but where my shattered spirit went, God knows. How do you erase a love so deep, a promise that we swore we'd always keep? The shadow covers up the life we made and leaves me standing in the bitter shade. You are the melody I cannot sing, the winter chill that swallowed up my spring. I hold a faded picture in the dark, a tiny ember from a dying spark. The world moves on, the water gently flows, but where my shattered spirit went, God The morning sun is shining bright, but I am lost in endless night. I look across the empty room and hide away inside the gloom. I hold your picture in my hand. I try so hard to understand. You walked away and closed the door. My aching heart can take no more. I will never leave you alone, even though you are far away. I will wait for you by the phone, loving you until my last day. The autumn wind began to softly blow and strip the branches to the earth below. I watched the brilliant colors turn to rust, our beautiful foundation turned to dust. A heavy shadow covers up my mind when I look back at what we left behind. The mighty river slowed its rushing pace when I saw the goodbye upon your face. The sky was crying heavy drops of gray when you decided you would walk away. When our love fell, the whole world shook the ground. A silent earthquake, breaking without sound. The temple that we built began to sway, and all the vibrant magic washed away. You were the anchor holding me secure. Now I am drifting fragile and unsure. I walk the garden where the roses died and think of all the secret tears I cried. The poetry we wrote is tearing out, replaced by pages filled with heavy doubt. You were the soaring bird I couldn't keep. Now I am sinking in an ocean deep. 5 years of dreaming suddenly erased, a bit of silence I have now embraced. The sky was crying heavy drops of gray when you decided you would walk away. When our love fell, the whole world shook the ground. A silent earthquake, breaking without sound. The temple that we built began to sway, and all the vibrant magic washed away. You were the anchor holding me secure. Now I am drifting fragile and unsure. I try to gather up the broken stone, but I am carrying the weight alone. A fallen empire sinking in the sand because you wouldn't hold my reaching hand. When our love fell, the whole world shook the ground. A silent earthquake, breaking without sound. The temple that we built began to sway, and all the vibrant magic washed away. You were the anchor holding me secure. Now I am drifting fragile and unsure. When our love fell, the shadows covered me. The needle drops upon a worn and dusty groove. I sit in silence, lacking any will to move. The golden era of our love has come and gone, and left me in the dark to face the coming dawn. A cup of tea grows cold upon the windowsill. I try to breathe, but everything is far too still. A hollow house where laughter used to live. I have no more of my my torn heart to give. Heavy trailing river, won't give. Heavy trailing river, won't give. I am a shadow waiting for the light, a lonely singer in the quiet night. Your memory is bouncing off the walls. I hear your voice in empty echoing halls. The love we made is fading out of view, but I am covered in the ghost of you. The jasmine wilts inside the vase upon the stand. I trace the air where I once used to hold your hand. The rain is tapping out a rhythm on the glass, reminding me that perfect moments slowly pass. Around my shoulders in the sweater that you left, a heavy weight of sorrow resting on my chest. A hollow house where laughter used to live. I have no more of my torn heart to give. Singer in the quiet night, your memory is bouncing off the walls. I hear your voice in empty echoing halls. The love we made is fading out of view, but I am covered in the ghost of you. How do I silence what is in my head? How do I honor every word you said? I try to run but I am standing still, a bitter cup that I am forced to fill. I am a shadow waiting for the light, a lonely singer in the quiet night. Your memory is bouncing off the walls. I hear your voice in empty echoing halls. The love we made is fading out of view, but I am covered in the ghost of you. The velvet curtain falls on 5 long years. I sit alone and trace the fading tears. The silver moon has closed her weeping eye, unable to witness this cold goodbye. A heavy shadow covers up the room, while I am left to navigate the gloom. I heard the final click of the front gate. I knew the reaching now would be too late. You slip right through my fingers like the rain. Now nothing but the hollow sounds remain. The night you left me, all the stars went blind. You took the future and left me behind. A cinematic ending in the dark, a freezing winter falling on the spark. I am a ghost inside an empty frame, just echoing the sorrow of upon the wall forgets to chime. I am a prisoner of frozen time. I pour 2 cups of coffee by mistake, a foolish bitter habit I can't break. The house is breathing out a tragic sigh, while I am masking the cold shadows. Why I wear the silver locket that you gave, a tiny treasure I could never save. You slip right through my fingers like the rain. Now nothing but the hollow sounds remain. The night you left me, all the stars went blind. You took the future and left me behind. A cinematic ending in the dark, a freezing winter falling on the spark. I am a ghost inside an empty frame, just echoing the sorrow of your name. I try to breathe, but I'm sinking down. The saddest singer in this lonely town. I built a castle for the 2 of us and watched you turn the pillars into dust. The night you left me, all the stars went blind. You took the future and left me behind. A cinematic ending in the dark, a freezing winter falling on the spark. I am a ghost inside an empty frame, just echoing the sorrow of your name. The night you left me, a shadow covered The morning sun is shining bright, but I am lost in endless night. I look across the empty room and hide away inside the gloom. I hold your picture in my hand. I try so hard to understand. You walked away and closed the door. My aching heart can take no more. I will never leave you alone, even though you are far away. I will wait for you by the phone, loving you until my last day. The coffee in my cup is cold. I miss the stories that you told. A million tears fall from my eyes. I cannot handle these goodbyes. The seasons change and fade to gray. I wish that you would me I should just let go, but they do not feel what I know. A promise made is meant to be. You still mean